In the ruins of an ancient city, archaeologists found something that shouldn't exist: a ceremonial platform, hundreds of clay vessels arranged in patterns, and scattered among them the remains of people who'd gathered there on their final night. Not fleeing, not hiding, waiting. For what? Civilizations don't usually collapse quietly. They fall to invasion, famine, plague. But some disappear differently. They see it coming, and they stay anyway. Archaeologists call this intensification. Terminal ritual translation. In the years before collapse, the evidence doesn't show panic, knowing. It shows. We're talking about a city that thrived for over 800 years. It sat at the intersection of major trade routes, water systems that fed thousands, architecture that mimicked the cosmos itself. Then, around 1200 BCE, or perhaps 800 CE, depending on which ancient culture, the records change, the inscriptions change, the art changes, and, most tellingly, the prayers change. Every stone carved after a certain date bears a single recurring symbol, a glyph, meaning the turning, the return, the ending that was written in the stars. What had they learned? In the temple archives, what survived? Researchers found clay tablets, not tax records, not inventory lists, astronomical calculations, precise, obsessive, tracking something across the sky, a comet, perhaps, an eclipse cycle, or something else entirely that they understood and we've forgotten. The calculations were so detailed that scholars had to ask, why spend resources on this if your civilization was stable? Unless it wasn't, unless they already knew. The shift in their records is subtle at first, then it's everywhere. Artwork depicting their gods abandoning the city, literally walking away. Inscriptions that stop documenting the present. Instead, they document the past, obsessively recording their history as if creating a time capsule. We were here. We built this. We understood. It's the historical equivalent of someone writing their own eulogy. But here's what makes it darker. There's no sign of refugees, no mass graves outside the city, no evidence of siege weapons, no bones scattered in panic. The population didn't leave. They stayed. They prepared. What? In the decades before the city was abandoned, something shifted in their behavior. The economy changed, not collapsed, but redirected. Resources that had gone to expansion, trade, conquest, now they went entirely inward. Food storage increased dramatically. Water systems were reinforced, and most peculiar, they built new temples. Not temples to prosperity or victory. Temples designed for waiting, vast open courtyards, altars arranged to align with specific celestial events. Underground chambers that would protect against something. Was it a natural disaster they anticipated? Flooding, earthquakes, drought, or something else? Scholars found records of increasingly elaborate rituals. Not desperate rituals. That's the crucial detail. Desperate populations leave evidence of chaos, of last-minute scrambling. These were ceremonial, planned, almost reverent. Then we get to the archaeological layer that changed everything. A single stratum in the city center, dating to the final period of habitation. And in it, hundreds of clay vessels, elaborate pottery, not broken or scattered, placed, arranged in concentric circles around a central altar. Each vessel contained seeds, grain, the building blocks of civilization, and surrounding them, human remains, not buried, not defaced, positioned deliberately around these vessels, as if in protection, as if in ritual, as if they knew what was coming and were doing the only thing they could think of: preserving, waiting, hoping. But what were they protecting the seeds from? The city shows no sign of destruction, no ash layer, no burned timber, no collapsed walls. It simply stops. The streets are clean. The homes appear tidy, as if everyone just left. But they didn't run. The bones tell us that. They stayed for the ritual, they performed it. And then, perhaps when the alignment occurred, when whatever they expected finally happened, they walked away. Walked toward what? We don't know. Maybe they abandoned the city as a sacrifice, leaving it empty so that whatever force was coming would have no one to consume. Maybe they had a destination in mind, a place of refuge they'd identified through those obsessive astronomical calculations. Or maybe, and this is what keeps archaeologists awake, maybe they understood that their civilization was meant to cycle, that empires were like seasons, and they were simply waiting for their winter.